Today, let's delve into the fascinating realm of the internet. A realm where the veil of anonymity provides a unique perspective on identity. On platforms such as 4chan, anonymous is not just a moniker. It's a profound expression of the philosophical concept of identity. Consider this. Every post, every thread on 4chan is typically attributed to Anonymous. This single identity encompasses millions of users, each with their own thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. Yet when these individuals come together under the veil of anonymity, they embody a singular entity. They become anonymous. It's a grand, sweeping demonstration of the concept of anatta, or non-self in Buddhism. In the absence of personal identifiers, the ideas themselves take precedence. Without names, without faces, we're left with the pure, unadorned essence of communication, ideas interacting with ideas, consciousness engaging with consciousness. Anonymous is the modern echo of a concept in Hindu philosophy, Nirguna Brahman, or the ultimate reality without form or qualities. It represents the universal, the absolute, the collective consciousness that transcends individual identities. This faceless multitude, this sea of voices without names, challenges our traditional understanding of identity. Is identity merely a construct, a collection of labels that we gather around ourselves? Or is it something deeper, something more fundamental, something that persists even when the labels are stripped away? Anonymity on 4chan also highlights the idea of kensho, or seeing one's true nature. Stripped of our names, our faces, our carefully constructed personas, what remains is the raw, unfiltered essence of our thoughts and ideas. This is our true nature, the core of our being that remains when the illusions are peeled away. So, dear friends, the next time you find yourself venturing into the world of Anonymous, consider the profound philosophical lessons it offers. Explore the concept of non-self. Consider the nature of identity, reflect on the power of ideas, and perhaps in the midst of this digital chaos, you might just catch a glimpse of your true nature. Continuing our exploration of Anonymous and the philosophy of identity, we find that anonymity can also serve as a mirror, reflecting our true selves back at us. In the absence of identifiable markers, we have nothing to hide behind. Our thoughts, our words, our actions, they all become direct expressions of our inner selves. Consider the concept of sunyata, or emptiness, in Buddhism. It does not mean nothingness, but rather the idea that everything is interconnected and no phenomenon exists independently. When we interact under the guise of Anonymous, we become an active part of this interconnection, contributing our thoughts and ideas to the collective consciousness. Anonymity allows us to escape the constraints of our societal roles, the expectations associated with our given identities. It allows us to explore different facets of our personality, to challenge our own assumptions, to expand our horizons. In the anonymous discourse of 4chan, there is an opportunity to engage with perspectives we might otherwise ignore, to confront ideas that challenge our own, to question our deeply held beliefs. In this process, we may come to a deeper understanding of ourselves, of our place in the world, of the nature of reality itself. The veil of anonymity, paradoxically, can lead to a more authentic self-expression, stripped of societal expectations, free from the fear of judgment. We are free to express our true selves, to explore our thoughts and ideas, to engage in genuine dialogue. So, dear friends, as we traverse the digital landscape as Anonymous, let us see it not as a mask, but as a mirror. Let us use it to reflect on our true selves, to explore our ideas, to challenge our beliefs, to connect with others on a deeper level. For in the realm of the Anonymous, we are not hidden, we are revealed. We find another intriguing aspect of the philosophy of identity in this digital realm when we consider the fluidity of Anonymous. The identity of Anonymous is not fixed. It is not tied to a single individual, a single voice. It is ever changing, ever evolving, reflecting the multitude of voices that comprise it. This fluidity echoes the concept of pratitya samutpada, or dependent origination in Buddhism, which explains that all phenomena arise in dependence upon multiple causes and conditions. Anonymous, therefore, is not a fixed identity, but a fluid, dynamic entity, dependent on the collective contributions of its users. Anonymous exists as a paradox, both singular and plural, constant and variable. It is a multitude that speaks as one, and one that speaks as a multitude. This paradox challenges our conventional understanding of identity as something fixed, something solid. It encourages us to embrace a more fluid understanding, a more dynamic perspective. This is also mirrored in the Hindu concept of Maya, or illusion. Our conventional sense of self, of identity, is considered an illusion, a product of our minds. The true self, according to Hindu philosophy, is Atman, the eternal soul, which is part of the universal Brahman. Similarly, the multitude of voices under Anonymous can be seen as an expression of the collective consciousness, a reflection of the universal Brahman. So, dear friends, as we engage in the world of Anonymous, let us embrace this fluidity, this dynamism. Let us remember that our identities are not fixed, not static, but ever-changing, ever-evolving. Let us explore this fluidity, this interdependence, and in doing so, let us deepen our understanding of ourselves, of others, and of the world around us.